So we are talking about today's about the trust your faith, which is the most important for every person. Without faith cannot be, inspired or be safe. No matter what condition, what situation they have, but without faith is in worrying. However, the word of faith and its derivative have been mentioned in Quran 812 times. And the word of faith can be used to those who is believer, not non-believer. I know it is memorable that having faith is different between ordinary believer and the believer who is the exister believer. For example, on a true believer or existent believer, anytime requirement or difficulties or any kind of sadness or any trouble overcome on him, he never gave up. But on the ordinary believer, if he faced a little difficulties, he loses the faith quickly. This is a comment. But true believer make more effort to get closer to the Prophet's way, actions, how he dealt with all difficulties at that time. However, in one side, having faith is compulsory to every Muslim, but more than that, keeping faith is essential and respectful for every Muslim. Now the question is how the person can get and how can he gain his faith during his life. First of all, every child when step in to this world, of course, is 100% sin-free as a child. But the parents is the number one who makes the child to be faithful or not faithful. Number two is the environment that makes the child or the persons, when it become a little bit younger, either believer or unbeliever. This is two condition for a person makes different from the childhood. The faithful environment is the blessing in and make the people to be ascetic, but also and lead the people who simple to the simple life and denies to be in a much materialistic. But the human being do not know anything unless go to the school or to the talk with the people. Of course, first the parents and the environment in the school, but the most is go to the school of religions, to understand about the faith, how important it is. He have saying there is we are people have they call it matal in Farsi, or we have saying that is this in then an illiterate person cannot realize God when he is on the condition of illiteracy. Or someone studied different the time of the school and different subject, not book of religions, instead of the knowledge of all other religions, and mostly Islam knowledge, can't be a faithful person, cannot be. Now with all doctor peoples which we know, of course they're saying originally, of course they are born from Muslim, they are Muslim. But the knowledge about the faith, about the rule of faith, about the value of the faith, they are not able to answer about them. It means mostly there is doubt on them. So, of course, the non-religious environment definitely bring up either a person atheist or agnostic, or free thinker, the last. If someone is not study about the Islam, don't know about anything about the rule and command and all Quranic verses, only he knows about all other science or technologies and those things, and that is their faith is sowing and then cannot be stable at all. Anyway, Islamic religions doctrines call the faith in two names for it. One is the name of in Arabic mustawdi'ah. In English we can say the storehouse, but I don't know how to mustawdi'ah. If someone has helped me to call me, but anyway, the one names for faith is mustawdi'ah, and the other call them by the name of wadi'ah, which I know about wadi'ah and mustawdi'ah in Farsi, but in English there is no direct meaning for it. I could not find. Only about the wadi'ah I found a deposit. Anyway, which is the mustawdi'ah or house or storehouse faith, is basically existing, that in every enthusiasms, eagerness, sad and madness not become used or lost their faith. But the wadi'ah or deposit faith career is opposite. And during the enthusiasms, taste, and the state of lost lust, or even in the time of sadness and poverty, quickly losing his faith. And also this kind of deposit faith or wadia faith, when see these people some kind of opportunity, they turn back to the mustawdia faith. Is also they are such kind of people they are. Anyway, because this kind of people did not have enough knowledge, that they are, and they are not strong in their belief, and their heart also still is not bright. No, there is whatever they heard from some things, and their heart is bringing another question for it. How is that? Why is that? Because the knowledge of Islam is not only one thing or one way to go. There is a lot of, like a sea. There's very large knowledge is there about Islam. But the one has a halfway or little bit, their faith is losing quickly. That's why for the Muslim is requirement is, before any other knowledge you go for it, you have to learn your religion entirely. Because first of all, when a person was study religion, their heart become bright, and then heart give him some help, and then tell him that go this, go that, and his mind be under the command of heart. But if it is not opposite, the mind be command of heart. Aql, However, I believe there is in a verse of Quran about this condition of the person, in chapter 52 said, وَأَنَّ لَيْسَ لِلْإِنسَانِ إِلَّا مَا سَعَى وَأَنَّ سَعْيَهُ سَوْفَ يَرَى ثُمَّ يَجْزَاهُ الْجَزَاءُ الْأَوْفَى وَأَنَّ إِلَىٰ رَبِّكَ الْمُنْتَهَى. This is the Surah An-Najm, verse number 39 until 41. Means, in that for man there is nothing except what he strives for, and that his striving will soon be seen. Then he will be rewarded for it with the fullest reward, and that rewards your Creator is the final. Finally, you reach to the judgment of Almighty God. So this is also, I would like to give you one more break, and inshallah I will come back to talk more about the trust faith today. Stay with me.